Yo boys, what is going on, and welcome back to another video here on the channel. Now if you don't know, this video is pretty cool because I did this back in Horizon 3, and that's to date the second most viewed video on the channel, which is really depressing because I was a squeaker. I didn't know how to use my equipment. It was terrible quality. I had nothing. I literally had no clue what I was talking about. I was just making the video because I thought it was cool. And well, we're doing the same thing today, although now I actually know what I'm talking about, and hopefully it's decent quality. I mean, I think it's decent quality, but hopefully you think it's decent quality, because yeah, anyways. So today I will be showing you an offset glitch here in Forza 7. Now this works in Motorsport 6 as well, I believe, as far as I'm aware. But it's very, very similar to Horizon 3. It's actually just a tad easier. And before any of you go down in the comment section and be like, oh bro, does it work online? Unfortunately, it does not work online. But, well, it works offline, and you can take cool pictures and screenshots and whatnot. So that's what I'm going to be showing you how to do today. Now, the glitch doesn't actually affect the offset of the wheel, so if you look at like the dish of the rim, that is not affected. This would be the equivalent of throwing a spacer on IRL, you know, like a spacer behind the wheel to extend the wheel out. That's what we're doing here. We're just shifting the position out a bit. It's not adding convexity, there we go. It's not changing the offset, the dish. It's literally just the equivalent of adding a spacer. Now, I do have two examples in this video, the first one being this CTS-V, and the second being an older generation Corvette. Now, the reason I'm using these two cars in particular is the fact that you start with small tires and you go with big tires. The more you can upgrade the tire, the more offset you can add to the rim. That's how that works. So if you start with, let's say, 100mm thick tires, and you end with 300mm tires, you go out approximately 200mm. That's just some rough math. Obviously, that's not exactly how it works to a T, but that's just a rough estimation. You're going about 200mm out from the starting point. So once you choose a car you'd like to do the glitch on, simply hop into it and head to the tune-up shop. From here, you're going to throw on the smallest possible tire size. So you can change the rims, the tire compound, anything you like that. The main thing, just make sure you have the smallest possible width, front and rear. If you're going for like a drag car stance or something, you could go crazy wide tires in the back and skinny in the front, meaning you leave them skinny in the front, you don't change any upgrades throughout the whole process, whereas you just do the glitch in the back. So you have super wide tires in the back and skinny in the front. You could do that. You can mess around with different combinations of width to get the perfect fitment for like a stance car, drift car, etc. There's a lot of versatility here in this glitch, and that's what makes it pretty cool. Now, while you're in the upgrade shop, another thing I would highly advise you doing is heading to the platform and handling tab. Go ahead, upgrade the brakes, the suspension, the anti-roll bar, you know, if you want a roll cage, do all that stuff now so you can adjust the camber, the toe, like all that stuff to get the perfect fitment on your car and how you want it to look in the end, because you're not going to be able to adjust these things during the process. So go ahead, throw that stuff on now with your skinny tire tune. If you're still in the upgrade menu, go ahead, hit X to enter the tuning menu. From here you can stance your car, slam it, add camber, take away camber, you know, whatever you want to do. You can soften the suspension so when you go over bumps, the car will slam to the ground. That's something you'll see with the CTS-V in just a second, but you can modify the tune how you like it now with small tires on it. From here, back out and save the tune. Save it as small, or just S if you're lazy like me. Then what you can do is head back into the upgrade shop and throw on the largest possible tires. Now, as I was saying a minute ago, if you want that drag style stance, you can just upgrade in the rear. You could just upgrade in the front if you want like a front wheel drive dragster look. I don't know, whatever you're into. Now, for both of the cars I will be featuring in this video, I'm doing the glitch on all four corners. Not that you could do right to left individually, but front to back, they are both fully upgraded as girthy as possible, which is going to give me the glitch all around the entire car. So throw on the widest possible tires, then head X again and save it as L. L for large. Once again, you can spell it large if you want. Another thing to mention, do not share these tunes. We do not need these cancerous tunes on the marketplace. Please. From here, you're fine to start loading up the race itself. I would recommend heading to test track. The lighting's pretty bad, and well, the track's pretty ugly, but you have that little bump which helps stance the car. So if you can get around that, you just want to stance, I don't know, stance look, go to the test track. There's a couple other tracks with little bumps you can experiment for yourself. That's not what this video is about. It's about the offset glitch. So anyways, start loading up a race. Once it gets loaded up, head to test drive. Now at this point, it is absolutely 100% crucial to make sure you have your S or small tune applied. So head into the tuning menu. You can do that by hitting start and going down to tune car. Hit the 2 square button to hit load tune. Scroll over to my tunes and apply the small tune. Make sure that's done, because if you start with the large tire and you go to large tire, nothing will happen. So make sure you have S applied, and then you can back out so you can drive around in the game. So now make sure you're in the world where you can drive around. That will ensure your tune is actually applied to your car. Once again, the small tire tune on your car, you're driving around with it right now. That's good, you need that. Drive around until you hit the little bump. Your car will slam, and then go ahead, pause it, and scroll down to tune car. Once again, same process that you just did. Scroll over to my tunes and load the large tune. From here, you can back out to the start menu, but it's important not to leave that menu. You're simply going to scroll straight up to photo mode. You're not going to back out into the world just yet. Hold on, don't take it that fast. Once you enter photo mode, you'll notice you have the offset. Now, it's not super apparent on the CTS V. You'll notice you have much better offset now. It depends on the car. On the V, you can't really see it as well as I was hoping, but it does a pretty good job at showing. You can fill that little gap. It's a nice meme from the original video if you saw that, but you know, fill that little gap up, a little bit of Bondo in there, you know what I'm saying? So at this point, you should be in photo mode with the glitch achieved. You can move around, but once you back out of photo mode and you go to the point where you can drive your car, the glitch will disappear. It does not work in the open world, or in the race, I should say. This isn't Horizon. It does not work in the race. It only works in photo mode, which is unfortunate, but that's as much as we get. Now, I am super hyped for Forza Horizon 4. I know I sound pretty hyped, right? I'm pretty hyped because we are having the spacers added to the game. I can assure you 100%, I'm calling it right now, there will be some dope glitches with those spacers. I'm very hyped myself. In addition to the spacers, hopefully this glitch will be returning. The only thing about that is, though, it's an online-only game. As far as I'm aware, I'm sure if you unplug your internet, then it would be offline and you could do the glitch. I'm gonna look into that, actually. Anyways, we're gonna run through this again for the vet. So if you got the glitch, that's good. Like the video before you leave. I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new. But for those of you who didn't get it, stay tuned because we're gonna walk through it again on the vet. Now, starting from the very beginning, what you're gonna want to do is head into the tune-up shop with your brand new whip. From here, throw on the smallest tire width possible, front and rear. Smallest you can possibly purchase. There may be one already applied that meets that homologation. You go even further to the left to the smallest one possible. It should be like puny. We're talking like 50 mils wide here. It's tiny, dude. If you want your whip to be low, go ahead to the platform and handling, upgrade the suspension. Then go ahead, hit X so you can tune your car. Go ahead, stance the absolute daddy out of it, and then save that tune as S. S representing the small tire, smallest tire. Then you're going to go back into the upgrade shop, throw on the largest width possible, front and rear, and then you're going to save that as L, or large, or H for huge. It doesn't matter to me, it matters to you, just know what it represents. From here, you can go ahead and start up the race event. Once again, I use the Forza special test track thing. Before you enter the race, go ahead, throw on the S tune for small tire. Throw that sucker on there so you have small tires while you're entering the race. You have to do this in test drive, though, so you can modify the tune during the race. If you just start up a regular race, you will not be able to change the tune during the event, and you have to be able to change it during the event. So start up a test drive on the test track. Once you load in and you get your car where you'd like it for the picture, simply pause, scroll down to tune car, hit the square buttons on your controller, go to the right to my tunes, and you can select L and load large. You want to load the large tune and apply it to your car. Once you've applied the large tune, you are done with the glitch. Simply head straight into photo mode. Don't back out to the driving part, just go straight from tuning, hit B, go to photo, you're done. So guys, that is it for this video. The glitch is complete. You should have crazy offset now. You can see the vet, like that's absolutely insane. Some cars do work better than others due to the tire upgrades. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, like it. Leaving a like on this video will help more people see it, which will help me a lot, and it'll also help them. So it's like literally a win-win. It takes, what, 3 seconds, if that. Just go like the video. I mean, come on, dude. What are you doing? I'm giving you time right now. Okay, did you like it? I hope you liked it. I gave you plenty of time there. And obviously, since you did watch this video, you are a fan of Forza Motorsport and just Forza in general, so go ahead and subscribe, because on this channel here, we play Forza and we play Need for Speed, and we play all these racing games, boys, so subscribe. I'd love to have you. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out, and have an amazing day.